67 degrees at game time tonight. Oh, it hits the second pitch of the game and pops it up on the first base side. Hundley near the dugout. Made the catch, took one step in. No catch. First base umpire Gary Cedarstrom said he took the step in the dugout and then made the catch. The ground rule meaning that it's not a legal catch. If he catches it, then steps in the dugout, legal catch. Buddy explaining what he saw. And here comes Gary Cedarstrom, the first base umpire, who's also the crew chief here.
So it's not like icing in hockey when one leg could be on one side of the blue line, the other could be. Is one foot in? Okay, he's out. He caught it. Then did his foot go down? Yeah.
Tough to tell. This will be a great angle right here.
Okay, caught it.
They're kind of happening simultaneously.
Yeah. What great concentration on behalf of Nick Hundley. Wow.
And the call is going to stand as no catch. So it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Rowan. It's happening as he makes the catch.
This will be a good one. Watch. Ball and glove, foot down to the ground. It's like you said, it's almost simultaneously.
Can't really dispute Gary Cedarstrom's call there.
Right. That's tough. You're watching his feet. You're watching the ball and the glove. It's a lot to ask.
1-2 to Rowan. And a strikeout makes it a moot point. Godin, King, Rowan to begin the game.
Pound the zone, throw some strikes, and Chad Godin, take your chances. When you get ahead at 1 and 2, you can throw that slider down in the zone.
Franson, the shortstop, batting in the 2-hole, and he swings at the first pitch and drives it towards right center field. Giles chasing it and gets to the spot to make the catch. Off the bat, I thought that had a good chance to find the alley, but Brian almost made it look routine.
Almost like there's a force field out there, or a parachute ball, when the ball just kind of hitting the force field. And Brian Giles, right about there, the parachute deploys and hangs up there for Brian Giles. We talked about it before the game started, that you made the point last homestand, or earlier in this homestand, how the ball has a tendency to hang up in the air a little bit longer these days.
And it did there for Brian to make the grab on the Franson fly ball. And Sandoval, first pitch hacking, fouls it back. Also part of the topic is that we've seen quite a few balls find the second deck in left field.
Yes, yep. I know Tony Gwynn, who even before all this construction went up around the ballpark, he said that as the buildings go up, it's going to affect the flight of the baseball and how far that baseball travels. Because where it says Cox Digital Telephone out there, I suggest you getting that, by the way, because it's a great service. Anyway, the ball is finding that upper deck out there with regularity, it seems like. And the high-speed internet is pretty bitchin' too.
Lightning fast. There's the sign.
Yeah, there you go.
Second deck in left field. Well, look at the new Yankee Stadium, how they're talking about right field there.
Yeah.
And how they're saying when the old Yankee Stadium comes down, that will change the wind direction there. That's the pretty much straightaway center field, and Hairston waiting on it. And down in order go the Giants in the top of the first. Nothing across for the Giants, and the Padres coming to bat.
Chad Godin.
No score, bottom of the first. Let's look at the San Diego starting lineup. It has Eckstein leading off at second base. Then Hairston in center field batting in the 2 spot. Adrian Gonzalez, Kuzmanoff, Headley, Giles, Nick Hundley, the catcher, with 5 hits in his last 14 ABs. Then Burke at short and Godin pitching. Left-hander Jonathan Sanchez on the hill tonight for San Francisco.
Well, Jonathan Sanchez, sometimes the walks can really kill this guy too. Good stuff from the left side. A fastball, a slider, and a split, but at times can just... One inning he's throwing the ball great. The next inning you've got the bases loaded, a couple of walks. He's walked as many as 6 in an outing. He's gone as few as 3. You just never know what you're going to get. Very erratic at times.
But a live arm.
Yes.
From that left side.
Especially being left-handed. When you're left-handed, you've got a live arm like Oliver Perez. I mean, he and I are regular pals.
A little bit inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, the first start of the year for Sanchez came right here at Petco Park on April 11th. He took the loss, allowing 5 runs, 4 hits, and 4 2/3 innings. It was a 6-3 San Diego victory. A strikeout of Eckstein. Pretty rare. Eck has been the toughest to strike out in the National League coming in tonight. Opponent's defense brought to you by SD Storage, where $1 moves you in. Go to SDStorage.com to find a store near you today. Randy Wynn has played errorless baseball so far this season.
Seems like Randy Wynn is one of those outfielders who always puts himself in a good position to field, whether it's the reading the spray chart, getting it from the dugout, where to play defensively. It seems to work hand in hand. If you're in a good position defensively and the pitcher hits his spots, you're going to field the ball. You don't have to go a long way.
Doing your homework, preparation, means success. Good night last night for Scott. 2 for 2, home run, solo shot, walked a couple of times. He was the one guy that Barry Zito could not retire. But here, Sanchez quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Scotty protecting, sends it foul into the first base seats. Hairston comes in with a 10-game hitting streak, current long streak in the Padres club. Sanchez misses off the outside corner.
Last night we talked about Barry Zito go from the third base side of the rubber. Well, it's not only where Sanchez, he's towards the third base, but look how long his stride is. Landing on his heel and throwing across his body a little bit and then spinning, showing his numbers to the plate. Remember, David Wells, Boomer, had a long stride. But the difference with David Wells, he could hit the bottom of a net. He could locate with the best of them and then throw that breaking ball. A very long stride, though, for Sanchez. And I think, after this pitch here, sometimes when a guy has a long stride like that, it can affect your release point because you have a tendency sometimes to work underneath the ball, and it's tough to stay on top. I'm not saying that's the case for everybody. I have to talk to the big ragu, Dave Righetti, about that, see what he has to say about that.
There's Dave on the right there. Down low and a full count. Sanchez got ahead of Hairston, no balls, 2 strikes. Adrian on deck.
Scotty was 0-2, wasn't he?
Yes. Fouls that out of play right side. Sanchez making a 7th start, 8th overall appearance. He's not made it out of the 5th inning in any of his road starts this season. 9th pitch of the plate appearance for Hairston.
Hey.
And a walk to Scott. He's aboard with one away.
How about that plate appearance? 0-2, draws a walk. Nice.
And Harrison has now reached base safely in all 5 plate appearances in this series. And it puts a base runner on for Adrian Gonzalez. Still leading the major leagues with 15 home runs. Strike one paints the outside corner. Adrian held hitless last night, 0 for 3. He did reach one time with a walk. A look by Molina down to first. Hairston stole a base last night, his 4th of the year, so he has the attention of Benji Molina.
We'll have to see if the Padres elect to run, if it's going to be on the first move from the left-hander, because sometimes I've noticed the high leg kick, medium leg kick from Sanchez.
There goes Hairston. Swing and a miss. Molina throw down to second, not even close.
Yeah, he went on his first move.
So Hairston now 5 for 5 in stolen base attempts on the season.
Rick Renteria, the first base coach for the Padres, has a lot of information over there. And you can see as soon as Sanchez lifted that leg, Scott Hairston was off and running. They know times, what the pitcher throws, what the catcher throws. And Scott Hairston doing the old switching the feet there when one foot goes over the bag, quickly gets his other foot on the bag so they can't tag him out.
Got to be careful you don't come off the base, though.
That's right.
Foul down the left field side. The Padres as a team now 20 stolen bases on the season and have been caught 4 times. So some progress in that department.
Hey, it's that time of year, filling out the All-Star ballots. I know my son was here the other night. He voted for Adrian 50 times and he got a T-shirt.
Making good use of his time.
Yeah.
Well, vote Adrian Gonzalez and your Padres to the 2009 All-Star Game. You can log on to Padres.com and cast your votes. Help make sure your Padres are well represented in St. Louis on July 14th. And fans who vote at least 20 times receive a special ticket offer. So visit Padres.com today and vote often. Got Adrian to chase one down low, and the strikeout, 2 gone.
Check out the Carl's Jr. pitch track. Fastball to get ahead, and then looks like he wants to try to have Adrian fish after some hard stuff. That was the stolen base. Pretty good pitch to hit. So a heavy dose of fastballs, and he pulls the string after going hard. Put a little wrinkle in one for the strikeout.
Kuzmanov batting in the cleanup spot tonight. It's jammed and squirts it foul right side. A hitless night last night for Kuz, 0 for 4, but very good series against Cincinnati, which he capped off on Sunday with a 3-hit game, including a home run. Hairston at second, 2 outs. No score last of the first, and the 0-1 from Sanchez. Under the hands.
This is one of those nights, if you're in the Giant bullpen, well, both bullpens really, you got to be on alert. With as many walks both of these pitchers can throw out there, the pitch count will get up there. So around the 5th or 6th inning, be ready.
He's had a rip there.
Sanchez has gone as much as 6 2/3 innings. That was earlier in the year. And, you know, Jim Lefevre said before the game, with the way Sanchez throws, we're going to really have to be patient and have him bring the ball to us. And I know that really seems like a broken record. You have to do that quite a bit, but with especially like Sanchez because he's so erratic.
Check swing and a ball inside. Well, just look at Sanchez's first start of the year, which was against the Padres. 4 2/3 innings, struck out 7, walked 5. Gave up 5 earned runs on 4 hits. A 2-2 to Kuz. Line, one hopper, knocked down. Burris picks it up and throws on the first to win the inning. Hit well by Kuz, but right in the vicinity of Burris. And it ends the inning. Hairston stranded. And at the end of 1, no score from Petco Park.
Park on Saturday, May 23rd, as we take on the Chicago Cubs at 7:05. Get there early for the 1984 National League Champions celebration and take home a Padres t-shirt.
Don't miss the 25th anniversary of the 84 NL Champions. Plus, all fans receive a free Padres t-shirt presented by San Diego County Toyota dealers. And get there early. Apparently that gate right near the Padres dugout is having a problem. And just a minute or two ago between innings here, Bud talking with Gary Cedarstrom there in the middle, the crew chief, plate umpire Fielden Colbreth.
No, I couldn't tell you honestly. Remember that foul ball? Nick was on the top. Looks like that Terrence there is going to have to
just hold it shut.
Hold it shut. There's no latch on there.
He's going to have to hang on.
That kid can do it all. Good kid. All those kids that work in the clubhouse do a fine job. By the way, speaking of the clubhouse, happy birthday goes out to Spencer Dolan and trainer Todd Hutchison. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, mi amigos. Todd Hutchison, the best trainer in all of Big League Baseball. No offense to the others, but he's the best.
Another one fouled back by Molina.
This is where, as a pitcher, you kind of the nutty professor here. You're stirring up your little concoction here. Maybe throw something off the plate, bounce it, swing at it like that.
Rolled softly out to Adrian. He'll make the underhand shovel to Godin.
I'll tell you what.
Well, we had to play with Hundley in the first inning. Let's go back to last year. Josh Bard, Peavy pitching, Russell Martin of the Dodgers. And here comes Josh Bard, makes the catch but slides it, so the catch is legal, but by sliding in the dugout, it's a dead ball, and the ground rule gives the runner a base, which allowed a run to score there.
And that's, like you said, that's a ground rule. And here's tonight's by Nick Hundley. Now, the question was he in the dugout before he caught the ball? It looks like he caught the ball and his foot went in the dugout at the same time. Therefore, they ruled it foul ball, not a catch.
If fans wonder why the first game of the series, they all get together and go over ground rules, there's your answer.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of little nuances in every ballpark.
That's what makes, baseball so great. You don't see in NFL, the referees and the head coaches getting together to go over the ground rules, right?
The field's 100 yards.
It's a gridiron.
Right. Randy Wynn coming off a 3-hit game last night. Fan up in the second deck, making a catch of that foul ball. Switch hitting Wynn. And the 2-1 pitch from Godin. The 3-1. Takes it to a full count.
Hey, you dented my lens. That last foul ball, that's the Giants show.
Line left field. Headley cutting it off on the bounce. Heading for second. Wynn in standing up. He never hesitated. It's a double for Randy Wynn. This guy proving to be a very tough out in this series.
And why is he a tough out? Because he sprays the ball all over the place. He just swings that bat where the ball is pitched, and he still can scoot around those bases. He doesn't have blazing speed, but I think he can turn it on after going around first base there and gets in safely for the double.
His 9th two-base hit of the season. Here's Fred Lewis. And at the knees, strike one. Last night, the Giants 0 for 12 with runners in scoring position.
Ouch, babe. That hurt.
A chance here for Lewis. With Wynn at second, one out, top of the second inning. Godin's 1-1. Long look out at Wynn, long enough that Lewis requests time.
You talked about the lack of hitting with runners in scoring position. Tim Flannery, the third base coach, starting to take it personal. Thinks that guys don't like him down there. He wants them to come around and visit, maybe send them on their way.
In the air, shallow left, backing up Burke. And he makes the catch in front of Headley. That turned into a much tougher play for Burke.
I don't know whether Chase had a bad read off that, didn't see it, but as you look at it, Chase starts to pull up there, and Burke is still backpedaling. I think Chase Headley has got to take charge. I mean, the bottom line is they got the out, but still.
That's a lot easier play coming in than trying to catch it over your shoulder like that.
And who knows, maybe Chris was calling him off. You know, I couldn't hear him up here and didn't really see anything.
Well, it keeps Wynn at second with two down for first baseman Travis Ishikawa. off last night for Ishikawa. Rodan drops in a strike. Brady Hoke.
Yeah. He's got some prime seats right behind home plate. Nice.
Tony's kids won today, by the way.
Did they?
2-1 victory for the Aztecs baseball team. Rodan ahead in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. One out double by Wynn. He's at second with 2 down. Stabbed by Hundley. Giants come in right at 500, 19-19. They have lost 5 of their last 6 games. And like the Padres, they played much better at home than on the road. Way outside and a full count.
Well, hopefully the Padres can continue to pitch like they've been pitching this homestand and inch their way back to 500. Now 17-22. And you know, you'd like to stay in the games behind column, at least in the single digits, right? Get it back down to 9, 8, maybe go on a roll.
Ball 4 kicks away, and that allows Randy Wynn to advance to third. The ball 4 is also a wild pitch, and runners are at the corners for Burris.
Ball in the dirt. Oh, that ball just crept up the glove side. And having the great view from second base, as soon as that ball inched away from Nick Hundley, he was off.
Rodan issues his first free pass of the night and deals with second baseman Emmanuel Burris. Strike 1 nips the inside corner. Burris knocked in the only Giants run last night with a fielder's choice in the 6th inning. Win at third, and Ishikawa at first with 2 down. Rodan trying for that same spot, but this time misses off the plate inside.
You know, that was not a bad pitch, but Nick Hundley was set up away and he had to reach across home plate. And the majority of the time, you're not going to get that call.
Jammed and bounced right side. Eckstein diving stop to the pitcher. Off his glove, a run scores. And Ishikawa will go to third. Now, they weren't going to get Burris at first anyway, but Eckstein was at least able to make a throw to first base. It'll be an RBI for Burris, his 8th of the year, and it gives the Giants the 1-0 lead.
A little chopper to the right side. And you know what? When you put Burris in the lineup number 8 spot, what a great guy to have in that spot with some decent speed, some good speed. Remember, we mentioned it last night with all the hitting woes for the Giants not scoring many runs. One did stick out. When they score first, they're 15-0.
The pitcher Sanchez. Ishikawa went all the way from first to third on that play. No error has has been assessed. That is strike 3 on Sanchez to win the inning. Giants do get a run on a couple of hits and Strand 2. Headley, Giles, and Hundley coming up.
Hey kids, be at Petco Park as we take on the Chicago Cubs Sunday, May 24th at 1:05, and get your Padres batting helmet.
All kids 14 and younger receive a Padres batting helmet presented by U.S. Bank and can run the bases after the game. Visit Padres.com for tickets.
You guys getting a little workout in, a little sparring. That's a good workout.
That'll get your heart rate up.
Oh, yeah.
Chase leading off. 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Padres in the second. Sanchez misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. Headley, Giles, and Hundley coming up here in the San Diego second. Post put off the plate, 3-0. Sanchez already at 27 pitches with nobody out here in the second. And a 4-pitch walk begins the inning. The second free pass handed out by Sanchez. And that'll bring up Brian Giles. Well, let's flash back. August of last year, Brian Giles heading into the right field corner. And
oh, hey. It's a good way to get
through that door. And then last night, chasing a ball in the right field corner, kind of pushed it open. So he has some experience in that corner with that gate coming open.
Well, I'll tell you what. Not only did we see the flashback, but it was a flashback for Brian Giles last night when that door was opening.
Fortunately, this time he didn't fall all the way in.
Yeah. Brian Giles, of course, wears the number 24, which is Jack Bauer. Jack Bauer. Solving the world's problems.
In 24 hours? In one day?
Jack Bauer. I'm Jack Bauer. Did you watch it?
I know what show you're talking about, but no. That's with Kiefer Sutherland?
Yep.
Check on Headley.
Chainsaw does it best on KGB. You listen to those Yahoos in the morning?
I do not.
You got to start. You got to listen into their tomfoolery.
1-1 pitch to Giles. Right side, that's a fair ball out there. Tag play at second, double play. 3-6 DP. Ishikawa fielded it with his foot right on the base and delivered to Franson, who tagged Headley.
And you know what? As a first baseman, being left-handed, this is the advantage. You don't have to spin and throw, but it's tough to create a throw. You threw on the inside part of the bag. So Franson's got to go get the ball and then bring it back. Headley sliding towards the outside part. But that was perfectly executed.
So 2 outs, nobody on for Nick Hundley. Nearing 100 at bats on the season. Went deep his first time up last night. Center field. Third of the year. Sanchez painting the outside corner. Over but low, 2 balls and a strike. He could also homered in the 16th inning to beat Cincinnati in his previous at bat, so had homered back-to-back plate appearances. With the home run in the second last night. 3-1. Shortstop Burke on deck. Got to be patient against Jonathan Sanchez.
Oh, yeah, look at the pitch count. Already up 35.
There's a 5-pitch walk to Hundley after he walked Headley to begin the inning. We got the double play in between.
Well, anytime the manager takes the hat off and starts scratching the head, it's a reason for concern. As Sanchez misses, issuing his 3rd walk of the evening.
Burke here with 2 down.
You know, Sanchez is one of those pitchers that falls into the category. If you were to do an experiment, have your hitters just go up to the plate, just stand in the box, don't even swing. How many strikes called would actually be called? You know?
Be an interesting way to see how many you could throw there.
You know who else was like that? A different type of pitcher, right-handed pitcher, but Matt Clement. Remember Matt Clement?
Sure.
His ball moved all over the place. And it would be an interesting experiment to go up there and just take, and see what happens.
First pitch strike this time. Sanchez, a 26-year-old from Puerto Rico. Nearing the 40 pitch mark here with 2 outs in the second. Inside to make it a ball and a strike. I don't think Sanchez liked that call.
It's a darn good pitch.
Outside to Burke, 2-1. Chris getting the start at short for the 2nd consecutive night. One nothing Giants, bottom of the 2nd. San Francisco scoring in the top of the inning. Floats in maybe a little bit high, 3-1, and Sanchez right now not getting the close ones.
Well, when you're erratic like that, you're not going to get those borderline calls.
3-1 on Burke. Only the tying run at first with 2 down. Challenged him at 92 miles per hour, and it's a full count.
And this is paint. I mean, there's no way you can hit that. Right on the black, knee high, 92. Sometimes Sanchez will get up there 94 or so.
Hundley will take off on this 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field side. That is fair. Bouncing into the corner. Hundley rounding third. He's going to score and tie this game, and Chris Burke has doubled. It is 1-1. Burke got it inside the line fair by about 3 feet. His 5th 2-base hit of the season.
Well, you talk about a clutch 2-out knock by Chris Burke. You go, Midnight Express. Oh, yeah. High cheese, inner half. And Nick Hundley is off to the races. It's a way to knot it up at 1. Once again, it'll be interesting to see if the Friars can score 3 tonight, at least 3, and see what happens with the Giant bats. That's an at-bat hitting coach Jim Lefevre, Frenchie. Probably happy about.
And all 3 runs the Padres have scored in this series against the Giants have come with 2 outs. Pitcher Chad Godin. Well, 3 walks allowed by Sanchez, and one of those has now come back to haunt him. As Hundley, who walked with 2 outs, has scored. Godin 0 for 6 this year with 6 strikeouts. Behind in the count to Sanchez, 1-2.
You said 0 for 6 with 6 punch outs?
Correct.
It's tough here at the dish. That's why, you know what my philosophy is? Swing hard, you might hit it, you might find a gap.
Bump into one.
And with the runner on second, it means a run.
It's going to find the seats.
You think Chad Godin is a little slow with the bat. That's why the defense, look at Randy Wynn. He is playing way over towards the right field line and shallow. As Aaron Rowan is playing shallow and on the second base side. So that's telling you that if Chad Godin hits the ball in the air, he's going to put it towards the right field line.
On the back door, it missed, and it's a full count. Luis Godin making his counterpart work here. Sanchez nearing 50 pitches. A 3-2.
Oh.
Fastball hit down the right field side, and Wynn, nearing his own bullpen area, makes the grab right along the railing. But the Padres tie it. They get a run on 1 hit, the RBI double by Chris Burke. And strand a man. Dusk in the city to the top of the third, but a first look at the MLB standings for 1954, presented by Firestone, a tradition of innovation. The New York Giants outlasted the Brooklyn Dodgers by 5 games that year. The Milwaukee Braves were 8 games back.
A tough year for the Buccos, huh? 44 games back.
53 and 101.
Oh, were they eliminated like by the All-Star break? Oh my gosh.
And the New York Giants won the World Series that year, beating the Cleveland Indians 4 games to none. Top of the order in the San Francisco third. Aaron Rowan began the game with a swinging strikeout. Line into right field. Giles coming in and knocks it down. Keeps it close by, and Rowan has a leadoff base hit. Well, certainly the most famous moment of the 1954 World Series. Polo Grounds. Willie. Which is more impressive, the catch or the turn and the throw for you?
Well, you don't get the back end of that where the throw is. The story I always heard was that, did he throw the ball back in and double somebody off for second base? That's what I would always heard.
Eddie Rob Vic Wirtz was the batter.
Right.
I've forgotten that tail end of the story.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting who was on base, but there obviously were runners on base. Kyra and Bob may help us with the rest of that. But it obviously was a key play because
the whole play is impressive. It's unbelievable.
And they got it on, I would call it video, but that was film back then. Let's see if they could turn it. Coos, Adrian. 5-4-3 around the horn. The Padres turn their 39th double play of the season. 2 down.
Oh, you got to love that. 1 pitch, 2 outs, you bet. Grounder. Ham. And eggs. Have a nice day. Perfect strike to Eck, perfect strike to Adrian. That's pretty, isn't it?
Getting Franson to roll into the 5-4-3. 2 away for Sandoval now with the bases empty. Pablo flying to center in his first at bat. And has seen his average climb here over the last week plus. On the ground out to Eckstein. Nice inning for Godin, especially after it began with a Rowan leadoff hit. Got the double play and the ground out. Top of the order coming up for San Diego. Lolita's Mexican restaurants and their new location, Lolita's at the Park, just across from Petco. By MTS. Save gas, save money. Ride MTS to Petco Park. For more information, log on to www.sdmts.com. And by Ron Baker Chevrolet, your home for the Silverado Superstore. They're on his cell. Aaron Rodgers, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. catch in the game here at Petco Park tonight.
Cal guy, right? Cal Berkeley? Cal Bear?
Bear, yep.
Yep. Well, Bay Area, San Francisco. Maybe he's a Giant fan.
Is he asking right now? Okay, is Favre really going to Minnesota? So we're going to have to play him 2 times? Great.
You think that's going to happen?
I think if he's healthy,
oh, gosh,
he'll play. Yeah, I'm the same way you are. Eckstein fanned his first time, a rare strikeout for Eck.
What in the George Blanda is going on with Favre? You kidding me?
George Blanda played till
he played like in his 80s.
Yeah, of course he kicked a lot at the end of his career.
Yeah, he did.
Playing for the old Oakland Raiders. Quarterback part of his career early. Eck fouls it back. Eckstein now has fanned 11 times this season, but has walked 13, so more walks than strikeouts. And he has finished the season 3 times in his career with more walks than strikeouts. And for me, that is always the good measure of a great hitter. At least somebody who has got good plate discipline. Can protect the plate. He takes outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, part of our Channel 4 team, John Weisbarth, is trying to wow the crowd down there. Oh, he's got him going, didn't he?
Maybe he was just starting to get him revved up.
Yeah.
Got to begin somewhere, right? Once he gives him that, though, they're putting.
At midnight.
Pops it up right side. And Ishikawa, the first baseman, under it. It'll bring up Scott Hairston, who last night had one of the 2 solo home runs for San Diego. This one came in the first inning. Number 5 on the year.
And you said, Mark, upper tank.
Another one got up there.
Yep.
Yeah, we got people bringing their gloves to the upper tank up there now with good reason.
Have to.
We got a couple of guys, at least one on this homestand, caught a home run with his glove up there, and I think on the previous homestand.
Got to bring your Wilson 18,000 to the yard.
Scott walked in his first plate appearance. This comparison brought to you by Marvin K. Brown, San Diego's newest Mitsubishi dealer. Adrian has the longest hitting streak of the season for a Padre of a dozen. And Scott right now at 10 games, a chance to make it 11 with a base hit here.
With a hitting streak, a little bit of luck goes a long way, huh?
Yeah, you got to have a little luck, especially if you're going to extend it for any length of time. Now, we talked about it, what was it, last week when Zimmerman of the Nationals got to 30, 31, whatever it was. And how 56 of DiMaggio.
Yeah.
That's, I'm not going to say untouchable, but it's pretty darn close.
You know, it's another interesting topic for argument or discussion. We talked about it with Bud Black before the game in the dugout. Hitting 400. That's so tough to do.
It's tough. And Bud made a great point. He said, you know what? That's chopped left side, backhanded. Franson gets him by a step, so Hairston's hitting streak not extended at this point. Bud said, hey, you know what? It's tough to hit 300 in the big leagues, much less 400, but he did concede, yeah, you know, it could happen. Somebody might hit 400 again.
I'm not going to say never, but you know what? If I had to lay odds,
it's going to be really difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the reason is that, you know, number 19's retired. He's not playing anymore. He's coaching.
Just with the specialization of pitchers these days, too.
That's to left field. Lewis pulls up in front of the track to make the catch. Adrian gave it a ride deep the other way. Down in order. Go the Padres. Where I'll leave it at that. Molina fouls it back.
How about Scott Sanders from Thibodaux?
Thibodaux, Louisiana.
Not the answer.
Not the right answer. It's a tough one. Molina 0 for 1 with a ground out to the right side. Tough one because you have to think there are certain guys you probably don't know were actually born in Louisiana that were pretty good pitchers. Everybody knows about Gator, though.
Right.
Ron Guidry. I have the answer for you coming up just a little bit later. Chad Godin looking for his first San Diego win here tonight. 1-1 in the fourth, the 1-2 pitch.
You know, I got to make a correction. Something that I said earlier. It is Spencer Dolan's birthday, but it's not Todd Hutchison's birthday. It's Mikey Tompkins' birthday. Down in the video room, the video guy. So happy birthday to those
Mike.
guys. Yeah, and I apologize. I don't want to make Todd Hutchison any older than he really is.
Towards the hole, Burke gobbles it up. Underthrows the bag, but there's Adrian doing what he does so well, picking that out of the dirt.
Hey, Fritz Healy is back in the house wearing a different chapeau. That looks like a pork pie. Last night he had the bowler. See a little stingy brim fedora, looks like there. And that's just like a Crocodile Dundee with the snap. There's the basic beanie.
Tex. Randy Wynn takes a strike. Hey, let's clear up one other order of business. When Willie Mays made the catch in game 1 of the 54 series.
Yeah, clean that one up for me.
That's pulled foul. And the seats back onto the field. Vic Wertz hit the ball, which he caught. Mays did. Al Rosen was at first. Larry Doby at second. Doby tagged and went from second to third. Throw came back in. So he didn't double anybody up.
Right.
But did make the great play.
Kept Rosen at first.
Kept Rosen at first.
Doby went first, so he kept the double play in order there.
And the Giants eventually won the game, I believe, on a Dusty Rhodes home run. And swept that series 4 games to none. 1-2 pitch. Just missing near that inside corner.
Just missed. I love it when a pitcher is aggressive, going inside the righty on a lefty and vice versa. Get it in there. Don't be afraid to throw it in there. By the way, the Florida Marlins at home against the Arizona Diamondbacks. They lead the D-backs 7-4. That's in the 7th. And the Dodgers and Mets tied at 1 in the 3rd.
Stays 2-2 on Wynn. Wynn doubled in the 2nd and scored. Standing here in the 4th with 1 out, nobody aboard for San Francisco. That's down low. Randy Wynn has been a very solid player for a lot of years.
Yep.
52 pitches for Godin.
10+ years in the big leagues. Always seems to be a threat.
Hard to first, and Gonzalez down on it. 3 unassisted, 2 away. Wynn with another solid at bat there, hit it sharply, but Adrian making the defensive play.
Chad Godin trying to keep the ball down, and the reason why Wynn sculls this ball, it's elevated, it's a breaky ball, so he pulls that ball, and Adrian, being the Gold Glover that he is, smothers it nicely.
the Padres retire Randy Wynn one of the few times in the series, just the second time actually in 6 plate appearances. Fred Lewis popped out to the shortstop Burke back in the 2nd inning. Two and 0. Hey, we have some other tidbits to pass along. We want to send along get well wishes. Charles Dunaway, season ticket holder of the Padres since 1984, was involved in an auto accident last week. He is convalescing. We wish him well and hope to see him back at the ballpark soon.
Absolutely. Charles, get well soon. We want to see you back out here at the yard. We need your support. Huge fan, Charles Dunaway.
Well, the 2-out walk to Lewis. Rodin's second walk of the night. The other one was to Ishikawa, who comes up here. Ball 1, and that's going to send Hundley out to the mound.
I don't know whether Nick got crossed up on that last one, but they need to have a little discussion. Right after that ball was caught, Nick was out of the crouch. Watch the action on this ball. It's a pretty darn good sinker, but Nick says, we better talk.
You have to watch Lewis, who has swiped 3 bases on the year and been caught 2 times. Line foul down the right field side. Rodin had retired 4 in a row before the 2-out walk to Lewis. Giants 1, Padres 1 in the 4th, and another throw to check on Lewis, who had 21 steals a year ago. That drops low. One run, 3 hits for San Francisco. The Padres 1 run, 1 hit, that being the game tying double from Burke. The 2-1. 3 balls and a strike.
A dangerous hitters count here. You'd think that Godin would go with the fastball here or a sinker down and away. See if Bruce Bochy put something on. Tim Flannery flashing a lot of signs down there at third base.
Back-to-back 2-out walks. And that's going to bring Darren Balsley out to the mound.
Well, see, this is where Chad Godin got into trouble in Chicago when he walked the bases loaded. 2 quick outs and then walk. And what's frustrating is that it's the bottom of the order.
Come break the bank at Saquon Casino through June 15th for your share of $300,000 in cash. Well, it brings up the 8th spot in the order, Emmanuel Burris. He drove in a run with an infield hit his first time up. Strike one from Godin. Burris pulled it to the right side. Eckstein was able to cut the ball off on the outfield grass, but Burris beating it out for an infield hit that brought in Wynn with the Giants run. 2 on, 2 outs here. And time asked for.
8:15.
You're right on the nose.
Yeah.
I asked.
That's one of those Yahoo things that I always used to do in the dugout. Somebody would yell time, and I just yell it out. 8:15. They kind of look in. Okay. Smart guy.
Keeping it light.
He's trying to have a little fun.
Burris' RBI of the second, his 8th of the year.
Oh, that hurts. Breaking ball in from a righty to a lefty. This might be a good old-fashioned shin burger. Oh, it's a toe sandwich.
Right off the right foot.
Yeah. Have you played organized baseball as a kid, right? You ever foul one off the top of your foot like that?
You know, some, but
it hurt. Your foot immediately goes numb.
Yeah, it goes numb. But, I don't remember guys our age fouling balls off our feet as much as they do now. Hit sharply and a couple of hops to Eckstein. This time throwing out Burris, 2 in the inning. A couple of 2-out walks. This time they don't hurt Godin. And it remains 1-1.
Soft cell, Tainted Love. Sometimes I feel.
Major leagues among Louisiana-born pitchers, and the answer, Ted Lyons, who pitched from 1923 to 1946 for the Chicago White Sox. That's left field. Kuzminoff has hit this one out of here. Number 3 on the year for Kuz, and it's 2-1 San Diego.
Oh, he got all of that one. First pitch, breaking ball. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. You go, Kuz.
That's hit well by Headley, but Randy Wynn right there. So Sanchez has thrown 2 pitches. Kuz has hit 1 out of the yard. Headley lines out. And the Padres have their first lead. Here's Giles. Going after the first pitch and fouling it off.
Got to give a shout out to my good buddy Dave Roberts, big fan of the doctor. Watching on Channel 4, one of the best of all time. Class guy, great family. You know how you can always be an influence on youngsters?
Doing the right thing.
He and his family, Trish, were on a charter once when Dave was playing with the Padres, and they had their son Cole.
Bounced out to Burris. Giles is the second out.
I like to have milk. I love milk, right? So on the road, you don't get milk a lot. So on the planes, I ordered a milk. I drink my milk on ice, right?
A little different, but
keeps your milk cold. Waters it down a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Cole Roberts, this was like 3-4 years ago. Till this day, till today, still drinks his milk on ice because I did it. Stay hot, Cole. You're the man.
You're such an influence. 2 away for Hundley. Off the outside corner. Nick walked and scored in the second. So did you know our Affleck trivia question tonight? You grew up in the Chicago area, but not in the 20s and 30s.
No, I did
Lyons
not.
pitched.
My first gut reaction out of my mouth was Ron Guidry.
Who's actually 5th of Louisiana.
And I forgot about Vida Blue.
3rd.
Boy, that guy could pitch. You know, I do the Giants fantasy camp every year, and Vida shows up and does that.
Mm-hmm.
That guy could still pitch. He gets that big leg kick working.
Louisiana native Chad Godin, not on this list as of yet. Andy Pettit is second. Currently at 219. Then Vida Blue, Chuck Finley, and Guidry. A strikeout of Hundley and Zienning. But Kuz hit the first pitch of the frame, out to left. Number 3 on the year for Kevin. And now at the end of 4 for Petco Park, San Diego 2, San Francisco.
Mid-game recap brought to you by Murray Lambert Construction. You need to remodel your home? As far as I'm concerned, Monogram, there's only one company to call. Who did my remodeling. Murray Lambert Construction. Get on the web at murraylampert.com. Got ourselves a pitcher's duel.
We do. And I have to make a confession. I was here about a week and a half before I knew who Margrau was.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the story behind that?
Well, I can figure out what it means now.
Well, it goes back a few years. It goes back to my playing days.
Okay.
Sandy Alomar Sr. was our third base coach as Jonathan Sanchez digs in. And I was not a good hitter. I would display my use of the wood in the batting cage very badly, I guess is a nice way of putting it. And Jimmy Jones, he could swing a little bit, right? So Jimmy had a bad round one time in the batting cage. And Sandy was hanging around the cage, and I'm hanging around the cage, and Jimmy walks out, and Sandy Alomar says, I thought he's something, Jimmy Jones. You better swing the bat better than my ground. And then that's the way it just stuck. And Sandy Alomar, I love that guy. What a great guy, great coach, good baseball man. And that's what I told that story to Matty, and he just ran with it.
So he became Margra.
Yeah.
Godin does not want to walk his counterpart here. And gets Sanchez on the low inside corner. He fell behind in the count, but gets Sanchez on strikes for the first out.
That's a strike, no doubt about it. It'll be right at the knees, you bet. And the catch is the heart of the plate. And as a pitcher, you cannot complain about that because you want that call when you're out on the mound, right?
Deep left, Rowan. Back is Headley. Backpedaling, leaping, can't come up with it. Now having to chase it. And Rowan takes the turn and stops at second.
You know, I know that ball was hit well to the wall, but I thought that might have been a catchable ball.
Well, we'll see here.
Okay, it's up there. You can see the trajectory of this ball. Chase Headley going back. And then twisting and turning. You know what? He kind of drifted back rather than sprinting back. Yeah, that's a catchable ball.
It's a double for Rowan, his 9th of the season. And the tying run in scoring position for France in the shortstop.
You know, we talk about outfielders. When they know a ball is over their head, you know, they have the ability to sprint back and then flash look back up to where the ball is. But it's almost like a catcher getting a foul ball in foul territory where you want to get back to the farthest point that you can get to and then make an adjustment. Totally different play, but I think it's the same idea, the right idea.
(2-0). Gets the strike over to Franson. Franson flied to right in the first and grounded into a double play in the third.
Oh, pretty good.
Instead of 2-2, a 3-1 count. Let's see where it finished.
Yeah, this is a strike. That's a strike. At the knees, you bet. It's definitely not low.
And he walks him. Fourth Godin walk. He's allowed 4 hits, 4 walks, and 2 on. 1 out in the heart of the order coming up here for the Giants. And third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Boy, got to be careful here.
Oh.
Third time around. You got Sandoval the first 2 times up. Fly ball and a grounder. And once again, remember, Sandoval likes to swing that bat. His strike zone is about twice the size as the regulation strike zone. So you don't have to throw it down the middle, especially with a runner in scoring position.
It's the outside corner. Sandoval came into the series with a 7-game hitting streak. He was 0 for 3 last night with a walk. 0 for 2 tonight. Sandoval in the air. Shallow right center. Eckstein backing up, still going, and makes the catch. The runner's hold. Eckstein goes a pretty fair piece out in the right center to make that play.
That is a huge out for Chad Godin. See Eckstein taking charge and 2-handed grab. He just does everything right. Everything. He can read a promo with the best of them. He can catch a fly ball. He can turn a double play.
And has fun doing it.
He wears the old school glasses, the flip downs.
Cleanup hitter Molina sends that foul out of play. Don't snooze on Benji here, who's 0 for 2. Greg Burke loosening for San Diego. Molina chops it out. Burke goes to first.
Attaboy.
Rodan gets out of it. 2 on, 1 out. And he keeps the lead. Middle of the 5th. 2-1 San Diego.
Enjoy the food, music, and drinks. Party and dance the night away. Tickets at Valley View Casino Players Club. Pinch yourself, folks. You are not dreaming. Hit me with your best shot, Pat Benatar. Here's my best shot. Valley View. It's the best. Did you get it? Valley View, VV.
VV, I got
piece.
you.
It's like a double message.
On so many levels there.
Here's my other marketing genius sign.
What you got?
VV, Valley View, comes together. Everybody wins. W. Wow. Genius.
Underpaid.
Oh, say that again.
No. You only get that one time. Burke shortens the bunt. RBI double in the second. 2-1 Padres thanks to the Kuzminoff home run in the 4th. The Padres have the 1-run lead despite being out hit 4-2. They got out hit last night 6-5 but won by a run. Popped up behind the plate. Molina sees it drop in amongst the box seats.
You know, the Mash and Macedonian, Kevin Kuzminoff, 2 times tonight, hit the ball well. Remember that first inning at bat, he hit the ball hard. 4-3. And then the home run in the 4th.
Sanchez is 2-2. Gets the strikeout of Burke. That is 4 for Sanchez.
Sanchez can be a little sneaky fast also. By looking at that pitch and that strikeout, that swing, what would you say the velocity was on that? I mean, just by not looking at the gun.
92?
It was 90. To me, it looked like it was like 93-ish, 94-ish. Check this out. That looks like some pretty good heat. But our gun had it at 90.
Fouled back by Godin. Chad fouled out to the right fielder Randy Wynn his last time up, which was noteworthy for this reason, in that all his other at-bats had ended in strikeouts prior to that this season.
So he's making progress.
We're seeing it. He's gaining on it. Behind in the count to 0-2 here. Sanchez nearing 80 pitches. Puts this in play left side. And the third baseman Sandoval throws him out. More progress. Actually grounds out. Here's our Cabot Woodstein legendary performance on this date in baseball history. In 2006, Barry Bonds hit career home run number 714 to tie Babe Ruth for second place on the all-time list as the Giants down the A's 4-2 in 10 innings in interleague play.
We got interleague play coming up quickly.
Yeah, this weekend, in fact, when the Cubs are here to play the Padres, correct me if I'm wrong, we'll be the only two teams not playing interleague.
Everybody else is playing interleague, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's that.
It's our 16 National League teams, and
right?
14 in the American League. Eck is fanned and popped out. 0-2. Cardinals beat the Cubs tonight 2-1. Cubs tried a late rally in the ninth but fell short.
Yeah, they had the tying run at third base with 2 outs in the ninth.
How about the pitching the Padres are going to be seeing? And no disrespect to Jonathan Sanchez on the mound tonight for the Giants. You got Tim Lincecum tomorrow for the Giants. Won the Cy Young Award last year. Then the Cubs come to town. They have Carlos Zambrano taking on Jake Peavy Friday night.
Good matchup.
Oh, great matchup. Rich Hart and Ted Lilly for the Cubs after that.
Wow. That's nice. That's tough.
There's some arms coming into this place, man. Good pitching here at Petco Park. Saw it last night, seen it again tonight. The 1-2. Little roller up the first base side is foul. I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
Even if you're just a casual baseball fan and you don't come out to many games, if you had to pick one game out, Friday night, Peavy Zambrano.
That's the one.
That's hard to pass up right there.
You know, I always love to see Chris Young throw. But you're right.
Great matchups.
When you look at that, you're right. Jake Peavy, Carlos Zambrano.
Another 1-2 to Eckstein. .86 pitches for Sanchez. Drake fights off another one. Padres trying to win their 5th in a row. They're able to accomplish that tonight. It would equal their longest winning streak of the season. They won 5 in a row for Bud Black back April 9th through the 13th. Early in the season. Popped up to the right side, and Burris That is 6 in a row retired by Sanchez since the home run by Kuz at the end of 5. 2-1 Padres.
Fireworks. Enjoy a spectacular fireworks show following every Friday home game.
2 nights away from the next one, Friday, May 22nd. Stay after the game for Friday Fireworks, presented by Padres Banking at Bank of America. Get your tickets early and save. You always tough out Randy Wynn leading off, and he takes a strike. Van has allowed 1 run on 4 hits. He has walked 4. Struck out a couple, line down the right field side, and there's an extra base hit again for Wynn. Second double of the game for Randy Wynn. Man,
this guy's just a pain in the keister, isn't he?
He is. There's the tying run at second with nobody out.
Once again, a breaking ball. You know what? After looking at Randy Wynn for so many years, and this is just an observation on my part, if you throw him a breaking ball for a strike, you're going to run into trouble. It's got to be a ball that's out of the zone. Hopefully you were ahead, like 1-2, 0-2. But then again, he has the plate discipline to where he'll lay off that pitch.
Ball went outside to Lewis. Randy Wynn is 5 for 8 now in this series. 2-0 to Lewis, who's popped to short and walked. Well, you can only flirt with all these different scoring opportunities for so long. Giants 1 for 18 with runners in scoring position. But the more opportunities you give them, at some point that's going to come back to haunt you. You would think.
Yep.
A 2-1 to Fred Lewis. We got another lefty on deck in Ishikawa. Ninth 3-ball count from Godin. A rip and a miss, and it's full. Nobody out in the San Francisco sixth. A 3-2 to Lewis. Foul down the left field side. Rodin right now at 90 pitches.
That last pitch was a way to Lewis. Maybe get a grounder, a sinker to Kuzminov to keep that runner at second base. Let's see what Nick Hundley puts down. Fastball away, and if Randy Wynn would move. Come on, Randy. Well, he's shaking off. I'm guessing something off speed on the inner part of the plate. Going away. Nice.
Will it stay in play, though? Hundley nearing the screen. Nope. A row or two back.
He had him out in front. Tried to go with the backdoor breaking ball. 3-2, trying to go backdoor on him. And it leaks on the inner part of the plate. But you can see how far in front Lewis is. Hence the pop-up.
Another 3-2. They will advance the runner. Burke throws out Lewis. But it does turn into a productive out for Lewis, advancing Wynn, the tying run to third, one away. Here's Travis Ishikawa, the first baseman, who has walked twice and does not have an official at bat. Padres bring the infield in.
And Godin electing to go from the windup. Some pitchers just feel they have better stuff from the windup. The one thing you have to be concerned about, though, is if that runner tries to deke you and start sprinting from third base to try to have the pitcher like move or, you know, maybe twitch a little bit, and then you get a balk, and then the run comes across.
2-0 count. There's a strike to Ishikawa, who hasn't seen many tonight. The inning began with a Randy Wynn double. He's at third, representing the tying run with one out. Strike call.
Look at, he pulled the string a little bit, or just a two-seamer away.
It falls low and a full count. The 3-2. Caught. Soft liner to Adrian. 2 down.
Well, he got jammed on a breaking ball there. Did you see that? Usually guys will get sawed off with a good hard fastball in the inner part of the plate, but this is actually a breaking ball that is soft liner to Adrian.
Burris up here. The pitcher spot due up next. Sanchez is in the on-deck circle at the moment.
Oh, did you see what Randy Wynn just did?
Came sprinting down the line.
He made me balk.
You got a little froggy, did you?
I was in my chair. I kind of went, no.
That's just a veteran guy who knows all the tricks.
Yeah.
He's the tying run for the Giants at third now with 2 down in the 6th. Burris at the plate knocked in the first San Francisco run in the second. Giants scored first. Run in the second. They are 15-0 when scoring first this year. The only major league team unbeaten when scoring first this year.
And the pitch count up to 101 now after that pitch. But the main thing is Chad Godin has kept the Padres in the game. He has a 2-1 lead. Boy, once again, the walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, according to my count.
4.
But none of the walks have scored yet.
Sharply to third, knocked down. Kuz picks it up, has time. Stretched down the line, got him. Godin pitches around the leadoff double by Randy Wynn. Kuz stayed with it, and the Giants have now stranded 7. New this season, enjoy the AM/PM all-you-can-eat seats. Purchase a right field upper box or right field upper reserve ticket and enjoy your favorite ballpark foods all for one low price. The all-you-can-eat menu includes hot dogs or veggie dogs, nachos, popcorn, ice cream novelties, and fountain sodas. Get your tickets today at Padres.com, and you'll be parked right up there. Part of the order for the Padres in the 6th. Got walked in the first and grounded out to short in the third. Now, the longest that Jonathan Sanchez has gone on the road this year is 5 innings. So if he records one more out, it will be his longest road outing of the year. He did 91 pitches. He is due to lead off the next inning. So more likely than not, you're looking at his final inning of work.
Oh,
foam finger.
Yeah, everybody needs the foam finger. Everybody needs the foam shillelagh, too.
A 2-2 to Hairston. Strikeout. That's the 5th for Sanchez, and the leadoff man gone in the 6th.
That breaking ball down and in. Lefty on righty, righty on lefty, especially when you're in the hole. That's always a great go-to place.
First pitch hacking, fouled away. Adrian trying to snap an 0 for 14 string here. Look out.
That was a breaking ball from Sanchez that got away. No intent there. And the last thing that Sanchez wants to do is hit a batter and put him on base with a run deficit.
Slow roller out to the shortstop, Franson. 2 outs. Well, Sanchez has only given up 2 hits in this game. And he's down by a run. Sanchez is a guy who has not gotten much run support. Not only tonight, but this season. Here's his home run in his last at bat, the difference in this game. And leaves player right side, 0-2. Brandon Metters loosening for the Giants.
Metters.
Like it Metters?
Yeah. Breaking ball. There it is.
And another chance for Franzen. That's 9 in a row retired by Sanchez. 13 of the last 14.
Nice.
And your full name to 269-411 for your chance to win a pair of Hawaiian Airlines tickets or other great prizes. Hawaiian Airlines, America's #1 airline for quality and performance. Third big league appearance for Greg Burke.
Greg Burke did an outstanding job last night. Pitched in the 7th inning. It was 1 perfect inning, 2 strikeouts, and it was the top of the order. And I tell you what, he struck out Pablo Sandoval on a sinker on the inner half of the plate that had some serious movement. I really like what I see in this kid. He's got a good idea what he's doing out there.
Schirolds is going to bat for the pitcher, Sanchez. 2-1 Padres into the top of the 7th. Nine, 1-2 for the Giants. Towards left center field. That sends Headley back to the spot in front of the track to make the catch. Burke gets the leadoff man. The pinch hitter Schirolds and faces the top of the order in Aaron Rowan. Rowan with hits his last 2 times up.
We talked about the movement on the high. When you straighten up a hitter like Sandoval, and then look at where the ball lands, right down the middle of the plate, that is some serious movement. What a great weapon to have for Burke.
That was from last night in the 7th inning when he struck out Sandoval looking. Base hit left field. Aaron Rowan with his 3rd hit. Left-hander Mish loosening for San Francisco. Well, the Giants have had at least one base runner in every inning except the 1st inning. Scored in the 2nd. And the tying run on for shortstop Kevin Franson. Work with the 1-0. There goes Rowan. And Franson fouls it.
That's exactly what you want to do when a hit and run is called. No matter where the pitch is thrown, you try to at least hit the ball on the ground. The fly ball is not going to do any good. So you try to get on top of that ball. Ball well out of the zone. Now, I don't know. Was that a pitch out? Or was that just a ball that was out of the zone?
I think it was just up.
Yeah, it was just out. Yeah.
Bus Franson inside at 90 miles per hour, 2-1. Godin goes 6 innings for the Padres, 1 run, 5 hits, 4 walks, 3 Ks, and Sanchez went 6 innings as well for the Giants. You see the lefty Thatcher loosening for the Padres. 6 innings for Sanchez, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Reigning Cy Young Award winner Tim Lincecum goes tomorrow in the finale of this series against Kevin Correa. Going to be the pregame show on at 6:30. Easy on gas, easy on the planet. Stop by one of our 9 dealerships today. Honda. On the tying run at first. And Burke pours in a strike. Burke threw an inning here last night with zeros across and 2 strikeouts. In fact, he faced Franson, and Franson grounded out to second.
Well, with that sinker that Burke has, it'd be nice to order up a double play here. Franson has yet to ground into a double play this year. So with that said, right-handed hitter, heads up Kevin Kuzminoff, because if that sinker's down and in, Franson drops that head of the bat, Kuzminoff's going to be busy down there at third base.
Each team has turned a double play tonight. Now the Giants get Jeremy Affeldt up. A 2-2. Right side. Eckstein will take the out at first. Rolling down to second. I don't think Eck had any chance to get the lead runner there.
Especially with his momentum going towards first base. And in that situation, when in doubt, get the out. He gets the out at first base. Now the Giants are going to have to come up with at least one hit. You know, with the way that things have been going. The slugging percentage down with 2 outs. They have not hit well with runners in scoring position. In fact, this series against the Padres, the Giants are 1 for 21 with runners in scoring position. And that one came on an infield single.
Sandoval. Oh! Diving stop. Eckstein robs him. What a play by Eck. Saving a run right there and keeping it a 1-run lead for San Diego. For ceiling fans, go to Fan Diego. Our Fan Diego fans of the game. Seventh inning stretch time here at Petco Park. A 2-1 Padres lead, and it's still a 1-run lead thanks to this great defensive gem from David Eckstein.
That ball off the bat of Sandoval was smoked. It had some serious topspin, and Eck actually catching that ball behind him and sending the Giants back and putting a bagel up in the 7th. That was some kind of nice.
Home Depot doing more on defense play. Home Depot, more saving, more doing.
How you doing?
Doing well. Headley, Giles, and Hundley coming up here in the bottom of the 7th. It's the new Giants hurler, Pat Mish.
We've got switch hitter Headley, then lefty Giles, then righty Hundley. And with Mish out there, Bruce Bochy has some other action up in the bullpen. In the short time, a high ERA of 12 for the left-hander. Mish kind of a soft tosser, mid to upper 80s. Slurve, change up. Goes from the third base side of the rubber against the lefties. I assume he goes there from the right to the righties also. See him turn the ball over a little bit there.
Chase has walked in line to right. And runs inside, 2-1. Nice change in speeds to make it 2 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the 2 left-handers that Bruce Bochy has in that bullpen, the other being Jeremy Affeldt, who I've always liked. I like his stuff. You know, Bruce Bochy told me yesterday that there's a certain strategy that he likes to use when he gets late into the ball game, particularly the 7th inning. He likes to split it up as far as outs are concerned. Early outs in the 7th, he'll go with guys like Metters at times and Valdez, and then later he'll go with guys like Howery and Affeldt. So, Mish the left-hander with the left-hander on deck.
Chop out the third, and Sandoval guns him out.
So you never know. Boch might go with Mish here to get Giles and go out to get the right-hander against Hundley.
Ryan 0 for 2. Giants scored in the 2nd. RBI base hit by Emmanuel Burris. Padres tied it in the bottom of the 2nd on an RBI double by Burke and took the lead on a Kuzminoff solo homer in the 4th. 2-1 San Diego, bottom of the 7th. 2-1 San Diego was the final score here last night in the opener of the series. Off the outside corner, 3-0.
I'm guessing that Mish is one of those pitchers to where it's a comfortable at bat, even as a left-hander, because he's got a big looping curveball. He's got the changeup, and he tops out about 86, 87.
5 pitches, walks Giles. Comes Bruce Bochy. Well, the Giants are going to make a change here. Interlocking pavers, natural stone, everything for your hardscape needs. Create your dream yard today. Visit rcpblock.com.
Bruce Bochy, in fact, goes to the righty to face the righty. Metters, a fastball, cutter, slider, curve, and a change. He'll cut it. He'll sink it. Bruce Bochy hoping for a grounder here from that two-seamer or that slider, and whoa. He does not get a call. Pretty good first pitch. Got to keep score, huh?
Know what's going on. 1 on 1 out here. Going to check on the base runner Giles. Different lady keeping score. One right down central. Nick walked and scored in the second and fanned in the fourth against the starting pitcher Sanchez.
Way out in front of it. Too far out in front. That's actually cued off the end of the bat of Nick Hundley.
Padres have had only 2 hits tonight. The RBI double from Burke in the second and a solo home run from Kuz in the fourth. And have the 1-run lead in the seventh. Modest lead for Giles.
Oh, how nice. He's got the Padre beanie on, Padre blanket, it looks like.
On a play foul to the right.
Life is good. That's awesome.
Got mom and dad. Looks like a brother there. Hanging out at the game. One and 2 on Hundley. Long look by Metters. Now the right-hander ready with the 1-2. Win off speed and strikes out Nick. 2 outs. Got him with the breaking ball.
Oh, that's the old nose to toes, Neely.
It was a big one.
He got him.
Brandon Metters in his first year in the Giants organization have been exclusively with the Diamondbacks. So this season. Here's Burke, who's doubled in a run and fanned. May have broken his bat and did so.
They got the ball girls down the line wearing the helmets now, huh? Did we mention that last?
Yeah, that was early this season when that was mandated.
Yeah.
Always worried about safety.
Needs a toothpick. There's Nina. Nina, I would say, one of the veteran ball girls that have worked the. How you doing, veteran? Always pleasant to talk to. Good with the fans.
New lumber for Burke and an 0-1 for Metters. Towards the middle, cut off to shortstop. The flip by Franson. Safe. Good hustle by Giles. Burr is covering. And the Padres have 2 on, 2 outs.
That was good hustle with 2 outs, crack of the bat, right? So Franson goes up the middle. But it's the little hump there that's the difference in that play. The backhand flip, humpy hump, and Giles gets in safely. Yeah.
That'll go as an infield hit for Burke.
Ooh, very, very close. The Padres get the call.
Averigetti out. Jody Garrett is going to pinch hit. Garrett batting for Burke. Padres 0 for 3 tonight with runners in scoring position. Breaking ball, strike 1. One inning, 1 hit, the line for Burke tonight in his 3rd appearance of the year.
Another good job.
Got helped out by the X-time play, but yes, indeed, another good outing for Burke.
Yeah. Heavy dose of nose to toes breaking ball from Metters. That's some great tilt.
Jody in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Back to it and fouled back.
3 in a row. Well, he throws it too. He just doesn't guide it up there. You got to be careful though. Well, here's the thing: with a guy with a curveball like that, 2 strikes, you want to bury it, right? So you got the chance of a wild pitch. Everybody moving up. If you hang it to the lefty, it's coming into the lefty down the right field line. See ya.
Two on Padres in the 7th. 2 on, 2 down. Pinch hitter Jody Garrett, and Metters steps off the rubber. Lined right at the 3rd baseman Sandoval, who was in the right spot. A hit, 2 men left on. San Diego's now stranded 4. 1 run. Baseball have teamed up to recognize individuals who have served their communities in extraordinary ways. Finalists will represent their team at the 2009 All-Star Game in St. Louis. To nominate yourself for another Community All-Star, log on to www.peopleallstars.com by May 22nd. The third San Diego pitcher of the game is Luke Gregerson.
Well, Luke Gregerson, after a nice time off, he pitched 3 innings on Saturday against Cincinnati, so it's his first time out since then. But impressive numbers. Luke has not allowed a run in 9 appearances at home. That's over 12 1/3 innings pitched for the right-hander. He is known for his slider. Good slider from the righty.
Molina leading off, the cleanup hitter for the Giants. Gregerson's 3 innings on Saturday against the Reds, a career high, also threw 47 pitches in that outing. Also a career high for a single outing. Molina's hit the ball on the ground all 3 times. Middle 3 up for the Giants in the 8th. Middle high, 2 balls and a strike. Left center field, Headley ranging over. One out in the 8th. And here comes Randy Wynn. Two doubles tonight and a run scored.
Remember I was talking earlier about the righty throwing a slider to Randy Wynn. Backdoor variety there, in there for a strike. But Luke Gregerson has a tighter, more biting slider than we've seen tonight. So it'll be a good matchup between these two guys.
0-2. Win right now a combined 5 for 7 in the series. 3 hits last night, 2 so far tonight.
First pitch slider, second pitch two-seamer away at 92. Nice. Uno, dos, adios.
Gregerson making quick work of Wynn, who has been a major pain to the Padres in this series. Let's take a look at our Coors Light freeze cam. We're going to let you be the umpire here. In the previous inning, Brian Giles hustling on the ball hit by Burke. Safe or out, you make the call. And here comes.
Oh, well, is it in his glove yet? Tough call.
Bang, bang, huh? On the freeze cam right there.
What do you think?
I would say out.
Yeah.
Take another look. There's the freeze.
Well, the foot's not on the back. Now, does he have control of the ball though in the glove?
Yeah. See, that's the
question. The glove's not closed
yet.
That's
not closed.
He has not control. So that's almost like as if tie goes to the runner, which is not the case. You have to beat the ball, right?
Right.
So I think the Padres may have gotten the call, but it was great hustle by Brian Giles, no doubt about that.
1-1 to Lewis. Walked in the 4th. He's also popped to short and grounded to short. Deep down the right field side, foul.
Strike 2.
Man. He smoked that ball, but foul.
Yeah, it's a home run in cricket, but hang with him in baseball. See how far out in front he is on this one. Wow. That went upper tank.
That was third deck.
Upper tank, yeah. Where'd that miss?
Maybe a little low.
Come on.
Near the inside corner.
You think? Am I begging? That's a strike.
That's a pretty good pitch.
Okay, I'll stop my begging.
Bases empty, 2 outs in the Giants' 8th. The 2-2 to Lewis.
Sinker away.
Line to the right. Giles right there. Hit right on the nose by Lewis. There was Brian. Top of the order coming up. Day with incredible factory price rollbacks. Go to Jerome's.com for details. Enter for your chance to win the Jerome's Best Seat online at Jerome's.com. When you paid the lowest price on your new furniture, that's Jerry's price. Bob Howery into the game for San Francisco.
Well, this is one of the things we talked about earlier, how the close games and how the bullpen comes into play. Bruce Bochy going with his veteran guy, right-hander Bob Howery. Fastball, slider, and a split. Be nice to get a little insurance.
Just thinking that. Eckstein leading off.
Take out a policy here in this 8th inning.
Eckstein, Hairston, and Adrian Gonzalez coming up. Now, to use a hockey term, Eck is a +1 just for the defensive play he made to Rob Sandoval in the 7th that saved a run. I mean, for me, that's just like driving in a run right there.
Sure, absolutely.
You save one with the glove, that's like knocking one in with the bat. Out to third behind the bag. Sandoval. Did he keep his foot on? No! That's going to bring Bruce Bochy out. The foot came off, but did he get it back in time, I think is the question. And what Bruce Bochy is going to argue. The throw was up the line, and Ishikawa came off. But I thought at first glance it looked like he got back in time. Let's take another look.
Plenty of time to make the throw.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see from that angle?
Is he actually on the base? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying right there? I think he is.
You see the base? Oh yeah, you know what? You see
Yeah.
the crease in the bag. You're right. Good call.
Yeah, he got back.
Oh yeah, he's going to get tossed.
Bruce Bochy and Gary Cedars from the first base umpire. See you later. Boch said his piece. Gets run. But he had every reason to be upset here.
Okay, ball's in the glove, and then, yeah, you can see that the crease in the, see on the bag, when his foot touches the bag kind of creases up a little bit before Eckstein's foot, right there, before Eck's foot hits the bag. Very close play. Very, very close play. And when a player goes to get the baseball and then has to go back, the umpire looks at that, and it's like, okay, you know, that's the way I saw it. But the Padres catch a break.
So an error charge to Sandoval, first committed by Sandoval this year at third base. Anywhere. He's played other positions, but his first error of the season, shortening to bunt. Hairston takes a ball. The second time that Bruce Bochy has been tossed this year. He got thrown out May 15th by Doug Eddings, arguing a strike call of Sandoval.
Some chirping.
Sandoval at the plate.
Some chirping from the Giants dugout, maybe? Not really sure.
Field and Coleman at the plate umpire. Hairston with a 10-game hitting streak, 0 for 2 with a walk tonight.
We need a big hit here.
Out of the medium center. Caught by Rowan, one out. Well, Hairston 0 for 3. Adrian 0 for 3 tonight. Strikeout in the first, fly to left in the third, and grounded to short in the sixth. Padres have 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, have stranded 4. Giants 1 run, 6 hits now, 1 error with 8 left on. Each team scored a run in the second. Padres a run in the fourth on the Kuzminoff home run. That's the difference. Short lead, but Eck dives back. Padres are 6-0 at home this year in one-run games, trying to perhaps win another one in that fashion.
Well, you may have mentioned it already, Mark, but safe situation. Next half inning for the Giants, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order for the Giants. So Padres got that going for them, which is nice.
Yeah, Ishikawa, Burris, and then a pinch hitter. They've already used a lefty, Shearholtz. Popped up by Adrian on the infield. Burris under it. 2 gone. So here's Kuz, who's homer in the 4th. Right now the difference in this one. The home run is 3rd of the year. Couple of ground outs in addition to the home run. All against the starting pitcher, Jonathan Sanchez of the Giants, who went the first 6. Eckstein at first, 2 down. A 1-0 from Bob Howry. There goes Eck.
Oh,
Base hit right field. Eck picks it up. He's on his way to 3rd. And the Padres have runners at the corners.
was that beautiful or what?
Well executed by Kuz through that vacant right side.
Putting the runner in motion, creating some movement on the infield. Burris was going over towards second base. Pitches down. He stays inside the baseball nicely. There goes Eck. Flash look. And take an extra 90 feet, my friend.
Second hit of the game for Kuz, and it will send up Chase Headley with runners at the corners. Walked in the second, hit the ball sharply in the 4th, but lined out to win in right. Rounded out his last time. Mujica joining Bell in the San Diego bullpen. Chase behind that, strike one. All 3 of Headley's home runs this year have come from this side of the plate, left-handed.
What a pitch there.
Howry fans Headley on 3 pitches. A hit, an error, and 2 men left. We're going to go to the 9th. Heath Bell, 10 for 10 at save opportunities, looking for number 11. Top of the ninth. Let's look at our leaderboard presented by Avalanche Heating and Cooling. Your comfort is our priority. Fewest earned runs allowed by a reliever this season. Interesting to see the top two names on that board. Heath at 16 innings without an earned run allowed. And Trevor Hoffman 11 innings pitched without allowing an earned run with the Brewers. And here's Heath Bell to try to finish it off here in the ninth.
Well, to never say it off for Heath Bell. We mentioned the 10 saves. We mentioned the no runs. Righties 0 for 24. No batting average. Lefties at 241.
Seven, 8, and 9. And leading off a left-handed hitter, Travis Ishikawa. 2-1 San Diego, top of the ninth. Walked in his first two plate appearances and grounded out in the sixth. You have Ishikawa, then a switch hitter Burris, then the pitcher spot due up. Oh, 2-1.
Fastball about 94. At times you get up 96. And that hard curveball. It's not a slider. It's a hard curveball. Like that. So back-to-back nights. Last night he struck out 2. So still good tilt on the breaking ball.
Ishikawa leading off tonight. Bell's 2-2. He's high at 95 miles per hour in a full count.
The 3-2 Yacker.
With the deuce, out number 1.
Oh my. That locked everybody up. He could not have placed that ball any better. Frozen pizza.
And the switch hitter Burris bats left-handed. He knocked in the lone Giants run in the second. It gave San Francisco the lead. Bunts it foul. Giants came into this game 15-0 when scoring first. The only team in the major leagues not to lose a game this year when scoring the first run of a game. Padres 2 outs away from their 5th straight win. Chopper. Gonna have to hurry. Bare hands. Got him!
Oh my.
Burris with his speed. And Bell, do or die bare hand play. 2 outs.
Check that man's hand for a Velcro strip. That ball just sits perfectly in his hand and comes up throwing. That is an unbelievable play, ladies and gentlemen. That just worked out perfectly all the way around. Unbelievable.
That's a spectacular defensive play for anybody.
Oh.
Rich Aurelia will bat for the pitcher. All one outside. There's Bell. In his 16th appearance of the season. So in his previous 15 outings, in 8 of those 15 outings, he's not allowed a hit. He's retired the first 2 here in the night. Gets this one up high past Aurelia.
Yeah, I think Rich Aurelia a little froggy on that one. After getting the count in his favor, 1-0, he's thinking Bell's going to be around the zone. That would have been ball 2.
Barely missing 2-1.
This ball, I think, catches plate. No, it's off the plate a little bit.
A little outside.
It was a little high, too.
Two and two. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking going with a good located fastball. I don't know if Keith wants to throw the breaking ball to go to 3-2. Although he's thrown the ball very well, that one breaking ball 3-2. That's what makes it so hard against a guy like Bell. He throws hard, he's got a good breaking ball. What do you guess? I'm guessing fastball.
Gas! Got it! Padres win 2-1.